This Transformers 96 here with another video review. This time we have the Marvel Legends from the Warlock Build-A-Figure series, Wolverine or Logan, Old Man Logan figure. So yeah, so this was a figure that I was very much looking forward to. Very excited to see them make him, and we finally have it. Here's the packaging. I love the fact that they're using color in the back, so much better than the kind of plain gray that they have been using for the other, like Spider-Man and Captain America waves. But that looks very nice. You can get an X in the back. Wonderful artwork of Logan on the back there, or on the side, and on the back you get a picture of the figure as well as the rest of the assortment and the Build-A-Figure. Unfortunately, this character doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece. I really don't like that they're doing that. I would rather that they either pack them with accessories like Deadpool, or they give them something. You know, I do think that Build-A-Figure piece is necessary. It just kind of feels like a cop-out when they don't do it, especially when they don't do it with such a big character like this that everybody wants anyway. But anyway, very excited to get this figure. I did find him at Target. That's where these figures have been popping up, and I found a lot of them. I'm still missing 3? Yeah, I'm missing 3, but I do have the others. But anyway, let's go over the actual figure here. Really love this. Obviously, perfect timing for the movie's release. They did this kind of similarly last year with the Deadpool figure. I think that it is nice that even though we can't get official images or official figures from the movie, we do get comic versions being released on par with the release of the movie. Wish that they did it to a higher extent, though. I would definitely have liked to see Colossus be released last year and maybe X-23 be released this year. I think that would have been nice, like comic versions of them. But still, you can, you know, appreciate what you can get. Anyway, going over this figure, it's a completely new mold, which is awesome. Really do love that. You know, that's always very nice with Marvel Legends figures. I like the face sculpt a lot. I think that it looks really fantastic. I think that the hair is done well, although it is just a simple gray. There's no extra wash in it or anything like that. But I do like his expression. Lots of wrinkles in his face as well to show his age. And I think that the face sculpt in general is very, very nice. The jacket looks very cool as well. I like the paint in the jacket. It's a dark brown with like black wash into it, which gives it a realistic look. Like, it looks almost sloppy when you're actually just kind of like looking at it, but when you just kind of, you know, when you're looking at the details, it can look a bit sloppy. However, when you just look at it as a whole, it looks really natural, so I do like that quite a bit. This is soft rubber, so you can manipulate the ab crunch there with no problem. I will say that this side of the jacket is kind of like swinging out. I don't think that's intentional. I think it's kind of a mistake, but I actually like it a lot. I think it looks very cool. It shows a little bit of motion there, so I do like that. The sleeves, of course, are just sculpted onto the arm, and he does have his hands with his claws. The claws can be moved slightly, however, they're very resistant. But as you can see, you can kind of get them in a decent position, and this side's even better. So yeah, very nice. He doesn't come with interchangeable hands, which I think he should have came with. You know, he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure, so he definitely should have come with like an extra pair of fists without claws, maybe an extra pair of hands that are open with claws out. You know, things like that. I think that they could have, you know, made them different. I think that would have been nice. And then his pants there, the belt buckle has some excellent detail. That's just something I noticed right while it was in package. The belt really stood out to me. Very nice. I like that a lot. And then the pants themselves are quite good. You have stitching on them, even the back pockets. The stitching is a bit big, like, you know, obviously bigger than it would realistically be. However, it's still very good. And then his feet look good as well. His feet are a little bit long. Not a whole lot, but it is slightly. Just something I noticed. It's not a big deal, but it is, you know, something to point out. As far as his articulation, it's quite good. He can look down extremely far. He can look up quite far as well, and obviously side to side, of course. He has an ab crunch, which can go down this far, a fair amount. It can go back this far, you know, an okay amount. Would have been nice if he could do slightly more, but that's still very good. Ball hinge shoulders with a bicep swivel, double hinge elbows, which can hinge this far. So decent amount. Would have been nice if it could go even slightly further. And then hinge swiveling wrist, which is good. Swivel at the waist, ball jointed hips, which can go out about this far and can spread out that far. Swivel at the bicep, double hinge knees, hinge pivoting ankles. The hinge does pivot up, a fair amount. You know, it's nicer than you think for a figure that has some extra pieces at the ankle there, and then it can pivot to the side and it can go forward about that far. So overall, very nice. This is quite a nice figure. I like it a lot, pretty much because of the Logan's movie's release. I mean, this is a cool figure in general. However, having it kind of be the only figure from the movie, essentially, kind of, is quite neat. So I do enjoy it even more because of its timing of release. However, the figure itself is excellent as well. So this is a really nice figure. I would highly recommend it, especially if you're a Wolverine fan in particular. Here he is with the past Wolverine figure from a year ago. As you can see, his legs are slightly bent, so he's slightly shorter here, but he is just about the same scale as him. And then just comparing him to a regular size figure with like Yondu. As you can see, he's very short, which is a little strange on the shelf. However, it's accurate, so it is quite nice, and I am glad that they did keep it accurate, of course. Whoa. But yeah, I really do like this. I would like them to redesign the claws just so that they're either really able to move better, or to have them just be a really hard plastic so they don't so that they keep their shape. That's my only issue with these Wolverine figures, is that the claws look great, but they're very hard to manipulate and get them to look really good, because if they're off, they look strange. So that's really my only complaint. Solid figure based off of a very cool character that is very timely considering his movie's release. So there you go. That's my thoughts on this Marvel Legends kind of Old Man Logan figure. Let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.